Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the brothers that push his word in truth and in sincerity, the 144,000 elect, 1/3. All right. So, getting into this lesson dealing with Jericho, we're going to read a account of ancient Jericho, in which, it was, we all know Jericho was destroyed in a miraculous way. We had to circle the city and whatnot. But the Lord, he didn't want that place rebuilt, and just like anywhere else, anything else that the Lord gave a direct commandment to the children of Israel, in which not to, rebuild or stay away from or refrain from. Esau, being that they go throughout history and research and try to find out if certain things in the scriptures are true, actually do what is commanded the children of Israel not to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Case in point would be the anointing oil.
Yeah.
It's commanded us not to duplicate it.
Yeah.
But Esau did that.
Yeah. Yep. Or even Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? And sample onto those that afterwards to live ungodly. And then what does Esau do? Resurrect a wicked ass city. Liberate people to be able to participate in the same activities that got Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed. So starting here in Joshua 6 and 21, and we're just going to read down.
All right, it's Joshua 6 and 21. It says, "And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox and sheep and ass, with the edge of the sword."
Right, and that city was Jericho. All right, and it was told the children of Israel to, that place is a curse and pretty much destroy it. Okay, now they weren't supposed to take anything from Jericho except for certain things, which is going to get into. Go ahead.
Verse 22. "But Joshua had said unto the two men that had spied out the country, Go into the harlot's house, and bring out thence the woman and all that she hath, as ye swear unto her."
Right, and that's talking about Rahab. All right, go ahead. Which she's a heathen,
Yep.
But due to her kindness that she showed to the children of Israel, the two spies, by she pretty much hid them under some
hay or something.
No. It was like it was flax, like clothing type material.
Yeah.
That and some like wood stalk, which is wood. Go ahead though.
Stalk is hay.
No. I looked it up last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Verse 23 says, "And the young men that were spies went in and brought out Rahab and her father and her mother and her brethren and all that she had, and they brought out all her kindred and left them without the camp of Israel."
Yeah. Hold on just a second. Let me because now I wanna get the right wording on that. Let me see. Can't. Joshua not for the priest, and Joshua spoke to the people, and the priests people. Hold on. Let me see. So bear with us. I want to get the right wording, because it might not be the word "start," so I might be wrong on that. Fall of Jericho. All right. So like yeah. Where is that at? So like we'll get it. I'll get it later. I don't want to waste time trying to find it. But continue on.
Who's trying to find where she
Rahab, yeah, where she hit him.
She hit them, and thus the two men went, and it came to pass, time to show the gate, she brought them the roof, and hit them with
what chapter?
This is 2 and 6.
Oh,
2 and 6.
I'm tripping.
But it says, but she had brought them up to the roof of the house and hit them with the stalks of flax.
Yeah. So in
NLT, it was stalks of flax.
Yeah, actually, she had taken them up to the roof and hidden them beneath bundles of flax, and she had laid out. But when you go into the interlinear, stalks, tree, wood, timber, stalk, plank, stalk, stick, gallows. So
yeah, because that's why I said hay, because that's what hay is. It's basically the tinder.
Oh, okay.
The trim you start fires with.
Yeah.
It can be called stock as well.
Oh. Come on. So like, let's continue.
All right.
6 in the, where was he at? 6 in the 22, 23?
Yeah. Messed up my whole little rundown. All right. This is Joshua 6 and 23. It says, and the young men that were spies went in and brought out Rahab and her father and her mother and her brethren and all that she had. And they brought out all her kindred and left them without the camp of Israel. It says, and they burned the city with fire and all that was therein. Only the silver and the gold and the vessels of brass and of iron they put into the treasury of the house of the Lord.
Right. So those are the only things that they took from Jericho. All right, that was consecrated and put into the treasury. But everything else, was wholly burnt.
All right, verse 25, it says, and Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive and her father's household and all that she had, and she dwelt in the land, and she dwelt in Israel even until this day, because she hid the messengers which Joshua sent to spy out Jericho. Verse 26, and Joshua adjured them at that time, saying, cursed be the man before the Lord Yahweh that riseth up and buildeth this city Jericho. He shall lay the foundation thereof in his firstborn, and in his youngest shall he set up the gates of it.
Youngest son.
Also like it, and in his youngest son shall he set up the gates of it.
Yep.
So the Lord was with Joshua, and his fame was noised throughout all the country.
Right. So read 26 in NLT.
All right. This is Joshua 6 and 26. At that time, Joshua invoked this curse. May the curse of the Lord Yahweh fall on anyone who tries to rebuild the town of Jericho. At the cost of his firstborn son, he will lay its foundation. At the cost of his youngest son, he will set up its gates. Yeah,
that's you taking on a major curse if you trying to rebuild Jericho. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna after we get off. Well, actually, hold on. Let's go to this. See if they got a Jericho in Israel. See if they rebuilt.
You want to go to that site?
Yeah. Elsewhere.
Australia, Canada, England.
Oh, yep. South. Jericho Road, part of Route 417 in Israel. Well, that's just a road.
Still called Jericho.
Yeah, but you know what? I wonder if Jericho actually, if you went on the map, it would say it. I ain't gonna do it right now, but so this right here is on Wikipedia, and this is a list of cities named after Jericho. All right, which you got some in Australia, Canada, England, South Africa, United States, elsewhere. But when you get to the U.S., look at all these different places in the United States alone named after Jericho. Okay, so if you naming the point of, like, for instance, when you had a male that didn't have a male son and he died, his brother would take his wife onto himself, have a son, and name the son after his brother to keep that memory alive, keep his spirit alive, so to say.
Yep.
So it's the same thing when these certain cities are named after ancient cities. They're doing that to invoke and keep that spirit alive, just like you got Memphis, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to remember Memphis, Egypt.
Yeah.
You know, they got certain places.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Named after George
Washington. Yeah.
You know.
New England. Mm-hmm. You know, Alberta, Canada. You know, New York, so on and so forth. All right. So this is just a list of places in the United States named after Jericho, which you got Jericho, Arkansas, a town, Jericho hiking trail, Jericho Trail, a hiking trail in Connecticut, Jericho, Indiana, and unincorporated community, Jericho, Kentucky, and unincorporated community, Jericho Mountain, New Hampshire, Jericho, Cumberland County, New Jersey, Jericho, Gloucester County, New Jersey, Jericho, New York, Jericho Historic District, East Hampton, New York, New York State Route 25 or Jericho Turnpike, a thoroughfare on Long Island, New York, Jericho, North Carolina, Jericho. It's more. They're here. We'll put this in a description box. So, once again, America itself has multiple places that want to invoke the spirit of ancient Jericho, which that place was destroyed by the Heavenly Father in a miraculous way. Because Israel, followed by Israel followed the ark, and they weren't allowed to speak, and they mobbed around Jericho 6 days, once every day, and then on the seventh day they went around it 7 times, and then they gave a shout with the instruments, the trumpets made out of ram's horn, and then the cities fell. I mean, the walls fell. Yeah. All right, so why would you want to resurrect that, being that that was a city that the Lord Himself had put a hit out on,
Yeah, delivered into our hands.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's just the nature of Esau. Matter of fact, real quick, let's grab Revelation 11. And what is that? Revelation 11 and 8.
What?
Or Revelation 8 and 11. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt. No, it's Revelation 11 and 8. Let's see.
That's it. Revelation.
All right, you good.
This is Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Mm-hmm. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt here in America. So you got the The reason why it's spiritual Sodom and Egypt, because the same principles, the same wicked acts, all right, that were going on in ancient Sodom as well as ancient Egypt, could all be found here in America. You know, with the liberation of these women. All right, you got transmissions walking around. You know, Babylon. All right, slavery.
Translucents.
Yeah, translucents. You know what I'm saying? You got all kind of weirdos walking around America, and then this place was founded on slavery. All right, so you know you can find some of the ancient deities or whatever from Jericho. Somebody in America is worshiping that shit.
Yep. Or
has some heavy infatuation with a ancient Jericho. You know what I'm saying? So this place has to be destroyed, man. All right. So just how this place is ancient Sodom and Egypt, it's ancient Jericho too. You know what I'm saying? All the ancient kingdoms that ruled to some degree, you know, you can find those practices that they were exercising here in America, man.
Really, all right. We're gonna get technical. Like every kingdom that conquered another kingdom took bits and pieces from that kingdom that they liked that they did and made it their own. Yeah, put a different name or a different
Greco-Roman Empire.
Exactly.
Medo-Persian Empire.
Exactly. Like case in point, Esau's military became so mighty because when they took losses at battle, the next time they battled, they implemented the same shit that they lost to. So whatever tactics were being used to enable them to lose a battle, they would incorporate that into their army, and they'll start using those tactics on their enemies.
They made adjustments.
Yeah, they made adjustments. Yeah. That's how they was able to beat Hannibal Barca.
Yeah,
because he used guerrilla tactics at first, and then they started using it on him.
Yeah. And then Hannibal, when he came through the Alps, he lost like hell of his people.
Damn near more than half of his army got killed in that shit.
So that's how they did that. So let's grab Jeremiah 2.
Yep. This is Joshua.
Jeremiah.
This is Joshua 2. I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof, and said unto the men, I know that the Lord Yahweh has given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you."
Right. So that's the same thing that's happening now, man. With all this information coming out about who the true people of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai are, the true people of the Bible, the true Jews, the true Israelites, God's chosen people. Everybody knows that it's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And even the elder Yashawamba did a video I was listening to last night, and he was going into pretty much saying how dealing with vocab. The brother Sha'ar did a video in the elder.
What, going into Genesis
33 and it had a 1 in there.
30 33 or something like that?
33 and 1 or something like that.
Something.
Yeah. So he did a video to that, and he was pretty much saying how
trying to say Esau can make it.
Yeah, but the elder was saying that the reason why vocab is trying to say that is because he's scared. All these
like he's an Edomite.
Yeah, all these Edomite so-called Christians know that the Israelites, we got to be telling the truth. We got to be those people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why another thing too, the brother elder Yatazak had mentioned it on a live they did on Tuesday. He mentioned how that Israeli woman said that the problem with the world is the so-called black people in America. You know what I'm saying? So for the world over to be fixated and concerned about niggas.
We're the problem with the world, but we're stuck in only one part of the world.
Yeah.
Predominantly.
Yeah.
Because predominantly niggas is in America.
Yeah.
So the niggas in America is fucking the whole world up. How?
Excuse me.
Oh, is it because we influenced the whole world? Everybody wants to be like us. Is that how we fucking it up?
It's cause they want to clamp down and put niggas in hard. They want to just do away with Jake.
They want their birthright back.
Exactly.
Really what it boils down to.
That's what it is. You know, and because of that, you got you know, people in general just acting frantic and scared when it comes to this gospel. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, what the prophets say, they know is truth in that, because we come solely out of the scriptures in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So that has like Rahab the harlot has said that that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on, you know, in America. All right, Esau is especially after seeing brothers for so many years, and then seeing that movie, Leader Up Behind. It's like they've been saying that. Oh shit, you know. So you know, they're all tweaked out.
Their calculator started working all of a sudden. They can add the shit up now. I was like, oh shit. Now I was gonna say this too. You know what's crazy is that if you have Jake was to say that shit, the problem of the world is white people, and then niggas start going out and killing white folks, then they'll start pointing a finger at whoever said that shit.
Yeah.
Now this bitch saying that is gonna put fear in Esau to go out there and start killing niggas.
Yep.
Cause she said the problem was niggas, so let's get rid of these niggas.
Let's get rid of the problem.
But ain't nothing gonna happen to that bitch.
Nope.
She didn't incite nothing, did she?
Nope. She gets passed.
Yeah.
Cause she's an Edomite. Cause she's an Edomite.
You want me to jump down to
23 and 24.
All right. Joshua jumping down to verse 23, 2 and 23. It says, so the two men returned and descended from the mountain and passed over and came to Joshua the son of Nun and told him all things that befell them. And they said unto Joshua, truly the Lord Yahweh have delivered into our hands all the land, for even all the inhabitants of the country do faint because of us.
Yeah, so this whole America is the reason, you know, the political system and financial systems and economics play a major part in the reason why America is so jacked up, and the reason why people are the way they are. But you can't forget that a large reason why people are so tweaked out, or just frantic, twacked out, bugged out, you know, nervous, scared, is because of the message that the prophets is coming with, you know, and for us to relentlessly, all right, the prophets to relentlessly go out and preach the word and push the word year after year after year after year for decades, you know, especially, well, I say shit, almost 2 decades as far as the internet being in existence.
Yeah,
it's almost been 20 years of nonstop brothers going out on the highways, and so these Edomites is taking note of that, and they realize like, damn, they right.
Even the average peon been seeing us out there. Like all these different cities that brothers is in. The motherfuckers know how long brothers been going out there. You know, so just the people in these little cities is like, what the fuck? They been out there talking this the whole time. Now there's movies saying that this is about to happen. Oh man. Yep.
The inhabitants of the country do faint because of us. You know. So continuing on, let's grab
Jeremiah 16.
Yeah, let's get Jeremiah 16.
16 and 14 or
16 and 14.
16 and 14
through 15.
Okay. Jeremiah 16.
Because this is what's about to happen. You know, the funny thing is, you know, like the scriptures say, wisdom of Solomon, the strangest of our salvation. Now, one part of the you know, the message is that we have as prophets is America is going to be destroyed, and another part of the message is we're going to be delivered via the chariot of Yahweh Shai.
This is our bus stop, man.
You know, so but the thing is, these Edomites and heathens that are frantic and scared and living in terror because of the word, you know, they're fixated on destruction, to the point to where it's like, y'all forget that we're not going to be destroyed here with y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We getting up out of here. So that's why when they see that the elect is getting delivered, they're going to be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the Wisdom of Solomon 5, man.
Yeah.
The strangers of his salvation.
Yeah, the strangers of his salvation.
Well, hey, we have these men in derision.
Yeah. And it's like, we told y'all. We've been telling y'all, man.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Count our lives madness.
Mm-hmm.
All the way up until that chariot that chariot popped and it is delivering those men and those missiles are descending upon you.
Yep.
So as the men of the Lord are going up, the missiles are coming down.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Transaction. Fair exchange.
Fair exchange, no robbery.
It's only fair. What?
Because you robbed
the men of
us.
the Lord already did their suffering.
Yeah.
They caught it on the front end. Now you niggas will catch yours on the back end.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is what you about to say something?
No, you good.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 16:14. It says, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt."
Yep.
Verse 15. "But the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land, and that I gave unto their fathers."
Right. So we're going back home. We're going back to our native country. All right, being the land of Israel, which is why you got them Israelis fighting those Palestinians, and according to prophecy, eventually that place is going to be hit with missiles, destroyed, and it's going to have to get built back up. So the Lord is he's going to kill two birds with one stone, so to say. All right, with this nuclear destruction. All right, but the same way we came out of Egypt, that's still talked about today. This lead up to World War III, the culmination of all that is going to result in the salvation that came from ancient Egypt being, we ain't even talking about that no more.
No.
We're talking about them. Did you see those niggers on the news that was disappearing into that tractor beam?
Yeah.
Like, because it's gonna be televised. You know what I'm saying? That's something to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's something to
did
be
you see
scared
that?
of.
Yeah. That's what's coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. This is Job 18 and starting at verse 5. It says, "Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him."
Yeah, and this is going into Esau. All right. Now the reason why we're reading this is because, once again, going back to this Joshua, actually, what was it, 6?
What, Joshua?
Going back to Joshua 6 and 26 in the NLT. Can you read that one more time?
Yeah. This is Joshua 6:26. NLT. It says, "At that time Joshua invoked this curse. May the curse of the Lord Yahweh fall on anyone who tries to rebuild the town of Jericho. At the cost of his firstborn, he will lay its foundation. At the cost of his youngest son, he will set up its gates."
Right. So remember, all them cities named Jericho are various places in America, named Jericho. So that you're putting a curse upon you that's going to take a hold of your children. All right. So here in Job, this whole chapter is going into the destruction of Esau, Edom. Okay. So let's go.
Let's get back to this is Job 18:7. It says, "The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down."
Right, man. Esau's own counsel is casting him down. The Israelis deciding to do what they've done to the Gaza Strip, that's gonna cast them down, because you got the whole Middle East in an uproar now, to where countries that would have just left you alone, and they devils and whatnot, treating them people unjustly and unfair, but whatever. But when they start blowing them up and all that, now you're invoking emotion, and it's being made manifest that the decision of doing that was that counsel was not good counsel. Nope. It's gonna cast you down, man.
Yeah, when you read it in NLT, this is Job 18:7. It says, "The confident stride of the wicked will be shortened; their own schemes will be their downfall." Yep. Hey! When you dig a pit and you trying to put somebody in that pit, the scriptures tell you that whoever dug that pit, they're gonna fall up in it. Okay, so when you're trying to scheme for the fall of a people, guess who's gonna take that fall? The person who's scheming for that fall.
Yeah.
All right. Verse 8, it says, "For he is cast to a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare." It says, "The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him." It says, "The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet."
Yeah, like if you was chilling in the woods on some secluded place.
That little girl, did you see that little baby? Move his hand.
Oh yeah,
got out of there.
Yeah, Yo, yeah, she got up out of there.
Got up on them feet, boy. Got to move
out of there. She got up out of there quick as fuck.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, it was this video of this young girl that was probably like 7, 6, 7, something like that, playing with dolls. She was showing like her toy collection, tea set, fake egg, you know what I'm saying, teacup, It was a real quick video. It was on Real Star Hip Hop, and she had like one of them little porcelain type dolls or something like, it wasn't porcelain. It was just like a doll in the background, and that motherfucker was moving. The doll was moving.
Move his hand.
Knock something over. You know what I'm saying? And when the little girl realized what was going on, she got up out of there. But that was terror.
It says 11. It says, "Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet."
You know what I'm saying? So using that example of that girl, that's Esau, man. Like that's why all these Edomite countries realize that eventually they're gonna have to go to war.
Yeah.
Because the terror is driving them to their feet. Oh shit, we gotta do something. It's coming to us. Yeah. Well, oh shit, we're part of NATO. We're part of this, that, and the third.
Yeah, and that's what's forcing a lot of these countries that were allies with America to switch sides, because it's more beneficial for them to be side with Russia, because Russia is right there where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they partner up with America when America's on a whole other side of the world, and then the enemy's right there at their footsteps?
Yeah,
right there. It's like, man, I'm not going to part with this niggas, because if I part with the other one, they can kill me that easy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
and you might not even show up.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 12, it says, "His strength shall be hunger bitten."
Yeah, like a hungry ass. Say a bum, right? You got a burger. You eating outside on a patio of a restaurant, and they got a certain patio set up where people eat lunch or whatever on the outside of the restaurant, but it's like people can walk by and literally sock you or something if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So say you just got a chicken sandwich and some fries or something. You with somebody and they on the phone not paying attention. You went to the restaurant and some homeless dude come by and just grab your sandwich and take a hunger bite out of that motherfucker. Take a big old bite out of it. and put it back. You know what I'm saying? You get back, you're gonna be like, what the, you know? You're gonna realize somebody was hungry because they took a hungry bite out of that mug.
Yeah. And,
You know?
and when you're hungry, you don't have as much strength neither. You know what I'm saying? You know, your strength is weak.
Yeah.
Like when you fast.
Yeah.
Physically, your strength ain't all the way 100.
Yeah.
You know, spiritually, your strength is on 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But physically, it's like you're weak.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Verse 12, it says, hunger depletes, in the NLT, it says, hunger depletes their strength and calamity waits for them to stumble. You know?
Yeah, that's it. Verse 13, it says, it shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. It says his confidence.
Yeah, the firstborn of death is Yahushua. Because he conquered death. Yahushua conquered death. He was able to not allow death to rule over him.
Yep. Death didn't have any sting over him. Verse 14, it says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. Yahweh, man.
Yep.
Al-Ashaja.
Yep.
You know? You don't want those problems, man. Verse 15, it says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
Yeah, in the NLT, verse 15, it says, the homes of the wicked shall burn down, burning sulfur rains on their houses. You know, because the ultimate terror that the Lord is going to bring is that fire, man.
ICBM nuclear with missile fire.
Yeah.
Missile fire.
Yeah.
Missile fire. ICBM missile fire. Is it raining down on you? All right, verse 16. Shout out to the brothers in the Shy, man. Cool. Yeah. Verse 16, it says, his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off.
Yeah.
It says, his remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. It says,
yep, that's Esau, man. As a result of being the devil, going around building shit that the Lord said don't build, you know, Esau's got to be cut off. You know, totally done away with. All right.
He was merciless. So guess what? He gets no mercy.
Yep.
Verse 18, it says, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. It says, he shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings.
Right. So if you don't got son or nephew, your lineage is done.
Done.
You know, if there's no, because a son and a nephew can turn into a father, an uncle, you know, some of that nature. You know what I'm saying? A grandfather. But if you have no son nor nephew amongst the Edomite race, that lets you know that the Lord don't give a shit about Esau. He's not going to provide them any avenue of salvation, and he's going to totally eradicate them from the planet Earth. Okay, so you know, going into vocab trying to make a case for Edomite salvation. Like, nah, man, not according to the book of Job. All right, Esau will not be saved.
Nope. Verse 20, it says, they that come after him shall be astoned at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. It says, surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High.
Read 20 in the NLT.
Yep, this is Job 18 and 20. It says, people in the west are appalled at their fate. It says, people in the east are horrified. It says, they will say, this was the home of the wicked person, the place of one who rejected the Most High.
Right. So once again, in verse 20 in the KJV, it says, "They that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before were affrighted." So when America is destroyed, right? Imagine Jericho, ancient Jericho, being destroyed. It's up in flames, and then the fire went out, and it's still the smoke or whatever. And some people on a pilgrimage or something, going from one place to another, going from Egypt to Saudi Arabia or something, but they passed through and could see Jericho on fire or something. They that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. So the people that already don't see, oh shit, and they on down the block,
yeah.
Their memory is like they gonna be afraid when they think about that shit.
I'm like, damn, man, did you read your name? Remember that shit we see, bro?
Yeah,
man,
but
that shit was bro.
but the people that ain't even seen it yet, when they get there and see it, they're gonna be like,
what the fuck happened here?
They're gonna be astonished, like, oh shit.
And then people are like, hey, that was the motherfuckers who didn't give
didn't
the Lord his
listen to the
reverence,
Lord.
man.
Yeah.
Reverence that.
Yeah. So read that in the NLT one
Verse
time.
21?
20.
20, okay, it's Job 18 and 20 in the NLT. It says, people in the West are appalled at their fate.
Right, because it's going to be, America's destruction is going to be televised.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have, think about where America's located. You go east, you're going to hit Africa and Asia, Europe. You go west, you're going to hit the Pacific Islands. You're going to hit Japan, China, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. So it said, people in the...
It says people in the West are appalled at their fate.
Oh shit! Looking at the TV, America on fire. People in China and in Samoan Islands and Hawaii, and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. It says people in the East are horrified.
Yeah, and people on the East like, oh, what the, you know?
They will say this was the home of the wicked person,
yep.
The place of one who rejected the Most High.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's Babylon the Great, a.k.a. Jericho, a.k.a. Sodom and Gomorrah, a.k.a. Assyria, a.k.a. What else is there?
Rome.
Rome, you know.
Nineveh. Fucking Babylon.
Yeah, Babylon. Yep.
Shit.
Ur of the Chaldees. You name it.
You name it.
You name it. Babylon. Rome. Egypt. Sodom, Gomorrah.
You name it.
Salaki, man. Pardon our father. Hey, but yeah, that concludes the lesson. Lord willing, this has been edifying. Until next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.